everyone, welcome back to Simrai Fashion Academy YouTube channel once again for another interesting tutorial on this channel. So today's tutorial will be focusing on this beautiful asymmetric bustier yoke design you are seeing right here on the thumbnail. So since it's asymmetric, normally if you have been following this channel, you notice that whenever we have any asymmetric bodies, we have our full scale front bodies drafted. So what I have here is my front, this is my shoulder, and this is my chest line, my bust point line, under bust point line, and my waist line. We are drafting these bodies for the front alone because the back is quite an easy one to draft. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So if you notice what I'm doing, I'm trying to mark out my bust area. Okay, how do I know this? Is the difference I have here. This is bust point line and under bust. So if you place your tape, whatever thing it gives you, you pivot it all around. So the same thing I did here, I'm going to also pivot it all around. Okay, so just move it the difference all around. So here I have 3.5 and I'm moving it all around. And you can also see I've shared my shoulder seam line. You can see that. So I just keep this paper right here this way. Okay, before I do that, please, I want us to connect the first neckline. There are several necklines right there, but the first one, which is the major one, the depth of that neckline from the natural neckline, I'm using 1.5 for it. Then I'm going to use my width from my half of my shoulder. That is how I'm going to connect this line. So I won't be using my pattern ruler, okay, because sometimes the pattern ruler does not really give you what you want. So I'm going to freehand what I have right here. From that part, I'll freehand it into here, and I'll also freehand this into here, and I have my neckline accordingly. So now the first neckline has been patterned. Okay, so next we want to do is we want to start the drafting proper. You can see we have a yoke made with lace, and we have yoke made with Ankara and all that. So that is actually very creative. That dress you are seeing on the screen there is actually very creative. Okay, but we are going to draft it and we'll also get it. So this is the first neckline. I've drafted it. The second neckline, you are going to share what you have on this. So I'm sharing what I have here by 2. Okay, I've shared it by 2, and then I'll come to the chest line. I'll come down by 1 inch. So once I've come down by 1 inch, I'll come on the mid armhole. I'll come down by 3/4 of an inch, that is 0.75, and I'm going to connect my neckline. Okay, so I believe you saw how I took it. So this is my neckline, one of them, and the next one, I'm connecting it from this point using this curvy part of my ruler. I'll just use, because as it is, it looks curvy right there, so I'll just use the curvy part and then extend it to meet up with what I have right there. You can see that. So necklines has been created. Okay, so once neckline is created, we are going to also continue the creation, but now I don't want to talk about creation of neckline once again. I'll come back to the neckline. So the next thing I want to do now is to contour my upper bust, since I've gotten the line that crosses this line. So if you have been following this channel, by now you should know what we are supposed to do. So at this point that meets this line, I'll come in by 0.75, and from here 0.75, I'll come in with my pattern ruler, and then I'm going to connect